What's up, everybody? Today, we're going to do a Smackdown review. Again, this was not a good show. I mean, it was okay. It had a good match with Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre. And then we have to deal with the waste of time of a contract signing between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. So I'm going to break down segment by segment what happened tonight on SmackDown. And again, where the hell is Cody Rhodes and John Cena? This is bullshit, and I guess, it is what it is. Cody Rhodes, oh yeah, Cody Rhodes is, I forgot, because Cody Rhodes is so damn boring. Nobody gives a fuck about this dude, and he's got the championship held so hostage. So Cody Rhodes comes out and says nothing. He says the complete same old shit. Well, London, what do you want to talk about? Next week on Monday Night Raw, I will face John Cena face to face. The same old shit. Nobody cares, man. Can we see a fight? Can we see The Rock at least? Randy Orton comes out. The crowd starts singing his song, right? You know what I'm saying? He says, Cody, you came a long way, man. You came a long way. You left the WWE. You came back. You became a world champion. He starts sucking him off. Talking about some more respect you, Cody. I respect you. You did a lot for this company. You changed a lot for this. After WrestleMania, I am coming after the title, number 15. Well, we already know that, man. We already know you're going to turn on Cody Rhodes eventually, so nobody cares. Joe McIntyre comes out and he says, you two Nilibrion nipple babies, whatever he calls them, nipple babies, are talking about love stories in that ring, and it makes me sick. He says, Randy, what have you done in the last 2 years since you made a return to earn a WWE title shot? Like, really, he has done nothing but team up with Kevin Owens and feuding with Kevin Owens. That's all Randy Orton has done since he returned to WWE and lost to Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. That's all that's happened. He didn't win the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Nothing has happened. You get what I'm saying? Basically, he comes in the ring and gets beat up by two of them when Drew McIntyre starts talking shit, right? So basically, we have a match set. It's Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. It was a great match. It was okay. But it's really crazy how we went from this to be the main event of SummerSlam to now kicking off SmackDown, right? And these two being in the mid card. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, Kevin Owens comes out and causes Randy Orton the match. Drew McIntyre gets the Claymore kick, hits him in the face, 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton gets attacked by Kevin Owens. Randy Orton comes from behind, beats the shit out of Kevin Owens, goes for the punk kick, and for the 1,000th time, Kevin Owens keeps running away. Why does this keep continuing? Like, literally, every time we have to fucking do a SmackDown, there's always a disqualification, and there's always a heel running away. It doesn't make any sense. And this is the problem with booking. Can we deal with some other shit? Can we deal with the wrestler getting their asses beat and with the heel just beating them up and not running away? For once in their lives? I don't know what the hell this is about, but it is what it is. Up next, we have the United States Championship match, LA Knight versus Braun Strowman. I really wasn't into the match, nothing special. Eventually, Jacob Fat Poop comes out and attacks Braun Strowman, costing him the match. He hits him with two tsunamis, right? And then he gets backstage. Solo runs up to him. He says, what the hell are you doing? Jacob says, you guys didn't holler at me last week in my match. Like, dude, what? You said you were going to go out there and handle business on yourself. And now that you said that your guys weren't there for you. Jacob Fatu just said last week he'll handle business on himself. He says he's going to handle Braun Strowman without you or without y'all or by myself, whatever he's saying. So basically saying he's going to handle Braun Strowman and take the U.S. title without your help or with your help. You know what I'm saying? It's the same old shit. Really nothing interesting, right? Naomi cuts a promo. She says she is unappreciated. She said Bianca Belair looked up to me since day one. And basically she forgot all about that stuff. And Jay take over my spot or some other shit, right? And I had to get her out the way. She says, I'm done being nice. You're like, literally, this is basically a personal feeling of Naomi's that nobody can understand or relate to. You know what I mean? Like, what's the big deal? Like, literally, Naomi was not even that great. Like, literally, Bianca Belair is more charismatic, at least has more of a successful career than Naomi, because Bianca Belair is just that damn good. You know what I'm saying? Naomi is not that damn good, but maybe this could validate her career. She don't got much time, dude. She's like in her late 30s, so she could have been doing this years ago. I'm just being honest here. You know what I'm saying? That way, she could be in the picture instead of just winning her first or second title at like 38. But it is what it is, right? Unacceptable, right? Eventually, she comes out and attacks B-Fab and Michin. Jade Cargill comes out and chases Naomi for the thousandth time. Why do heels got to keep running away? Can we just deal with a fight for once in our lives? Can we see a fight? You know what I'm saying? This is unacceptable. This is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it's what it is. We don't even care. Basically, Charlotte Flair comes out and defeats Micha in a 4-minute match. Nothing special. Like I said, Charlotte Flair is boring in the ring. But, and again, she has some charisma, so I don't know. I don't know who should win the title match at WrestleMania. Eventually, Tiffany Stratton cuts a promo. She says, Charlotte Flair loves to hear herself talk. For 10 years in this company and you won 14 or 13 titles, you can't let a rookie talk. Well, let me tell you something, Tiffy. You suck on the mic, first of all. This is why Charlotte Flair put you in your place. You just got to get better. And it's not Tiffy's time yet. It's not your time yet, honey. You know what I mean? She learned, so she basically says she learned last week that she's going in as a 25-year-old rookie who has a whole career ahead of her. And she's facing a 38-year-old legend who can lose it all. Well, in my opinion, Charlotte Flair has like a few years ahead of her, right? So in my opinion, Charlotte Flair could do this until she's dead. She's not her father here. Like, Charlotte Flair has time. And Tiffany, she's got a point. She has a whole career ahead of her. She could succeed and she could get better. We all know that. So basically, I don't care who wins at WrestleMania. And I swear to God, if people suspect this to main event WrestleMania, you're just dumb. Why the hell would you want Tiffy time facing Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania in the main event? I'd rather say Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. You know what I'm saying? Up next, we have Jimmy Uso versus The Miz. Wow. Bullshit. I'd rather see fucking Cody Rhodes versus The Miz. Why are we seeing Big Jim versus The Miz? I want to see our champion wrestling. Why can't we at least have John Cena versus Jimmy Uso? I want to see more of our main eventers wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, if John Cena is in Europe, why can't he wrestle? It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, John Cena doesn't care because John Cena does what John Cena wants to do. So I guess we gotta go with that, but I'm not. Because he should be fucking wrestling. So if he wins his world title, there better be more consistency going on with wrestling. Basically, Jimmy hits the dropkick on The Miz when Miz jumps off the top rope. He also hits the frog splash. 1, 2, 3. He grabs the headset and he says, Gunther, I'll see your ass this Monday. It's main event Jimmy. Nigga, you're a mid-carder. Jimmy Uso comes out here like, bro, you're just a mid-carder. Stop it. Just cut it out. You and your brother. You guys are just mid-carders, bro. But at the same time, it's not their fault. It's Triple H's fault because they're not booking him in the main event. Well, especially Jey Uso. If he's going to be World Heavyweight Champion, he should be main event Monday Night Raw against John Cena or maybe Cody Rhodes. It doesn't matter. Make it a little champion versus champion match. Please, can I see that? But I guess we're not because Triple H doesn't give a fuck. I think Triple H uses AI-generated scripts. He just goes on the internet and gets AI scripts. Really, I don't care what nobody says. I'm at the conclusion right now. Damian Priest comes from behind and attacks Drew McIntyre backstage after there was an interview with Kathy Kelly. He throws him for walls and pipes and stuff. They start brawling and hitting each other back until Damian punches the shit out of Drew. And then he pokes Drew in his eye, right? I think he hit him with glass or something. Drew McIntyre starts bitching or whatever, but it is what it is. It would have been painful. And he chokeslams him onto the car. Now, I didn't see any glass on the floor, right? And a lot of people are saying it's fake glass. Well, it ain't no surprise because it has to be fake glass because if it's real glass, they're going to get injured. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what the whole thing is here. So I have nothing against that. It is what it is, right? I don't care if it's fake glass. CM Punk comes from security backstage. He has a big smile on his face as Drew McIntyre gets slammed to the car. You know what I'm saying? CM Punk's on the better things. He sees his op getting slammed. He's like, man, what a great day to be in London, UK. You know what I mean? Roman Reigns and CM Punk. No. Paul Heyman comes out and says absolutely nothing for 5 minutes. Paul Heyman chats with the crowd with Roman Reigns, right? They basically say Roman Reigns. It's really weird and really cringy. And when Paul Heyman says it's really cringy. You know what I'm saying? Roman does the acknowledge me thing, right? And that's all he does. He does absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Says nothing. Seth Rollins comes out. He talks about the history they had in the U2 arena in London tonight. They talk about beating The Undertaker and put him through the announce table in 2013. Like, we already know this by now. Just get to business here. Roman Reigns says, we died a long time ago. Why you keep talking about us? Nigga, I've been running this shit for the past 7 years. I made this business. I'm the one who made $1 million contract thing going on with WWE. I'm the one who put WWE on Netflix, nigga. You did nothing but jobbing the fucking Buddy Murphy and Logan Paul. You know what I'm saying? Basically, Seth Rollins says you let that snake CM Punk in the yard. You shook his hand and didn't beat his ass. Now I have to clean up your mess once again. You know what I'm saying? CM Punk comes out with security. He signs the contract. He basically comes out and says this is a good day to be on Friday night SmackDown. Same old shit, right? Roman Reigns gives him the contract, right? He says, yo, hurry up, dumbass, sign the damn contract. He said, Wiseman, wise him up a little bit. Paul Heyman says, it's in there. I know what you're looking for. He says, CM Punk, you are officially main eventing and closing WrestleMania. Your dream is true. You're a main eventer of WrestleMania. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, the point here is, it's night one. And for Paul Heyman to do all this, the fact that it's night one, are you kidding me? Come on, just stop it. This should just be one. Bro, in my opinion, if this was just a one-night event, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes would main event WrestleMania. These jabronis would be in the mid-card, like literally, that quick. That quick. So I don't know why they came up with 2 nights. It's unacceptable, right? CM Punk signs the contract, right? Seth Rollins throws a fit. He says, it's not fair. He does not deserve it. He doesn't deserve it, man. WrestleMania main event means a lot to me. This is important and blah, blah, blah. You know, he just goes in on CM Punk. Because, you know, Seth Rollins hates CM Punk. Roman Reigns cuts them off. He says, I want you to acknowledge your tribal chief. You should be thanking me that you're in the main event of WrestleMania. CM Punk gets on his knees. He says, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. I acknowledge you for this main event of WrestleMania, and thank you so much for the main event of WrestleMania. And because of you, I will see you in the main event of WrestleMania. Just a waste of time. If I was CM Punk, I would have said, boy, I would say, nigga, I'm in the main event of WrestleMania because of the wise man. This has been my wise man. So I will see you at WrestleMania. But instead, he has to back at his knees like a bitch and acknowledge Roman Reigns. I don't like it. Really unacceptable, boring, booking ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, CM Punk has been putting in work. So, I mean, you got to give him the main event of WrestleMania. You know what I mean? But this is just night one. Come on now. If people are smart here, this is not a big deal. Okay? This SmackDown was shit once again. Just once again. This SmackDown was just a waste of time. I don't want to hear anything about these marks are saying. SmackDown was the worst. Literally the worst ever.